From an outpost city sunk by an earthquake to sinful places punished by the gods, here are 8 lost cities discovered underwater. Number 1, Port Royal. In 1655, the English conquered Jamaica, which was dominated by the Spanish. They established the unofficial capital of Port Royal on the southeast coast, at the mouth of Kingston Harbor, to ensure its defense. In 1657, Governor Edward Day allowed a group of privateers to settle in Port Royal. It soon became customary for the Port Royal government to protect pirates in exchange for protection against the Spanish, and almost half of its residents were involved in the corso. Naturally, Port Royal was a haven for vice. About a quarter of its buildings were bars or brothels. A 7.5 magnitude earthquake struck Port Royal on June 7, 1692, followed by a tsunami. The sand on which the city was built liquefied, buildings, roads and people were absorbed by the sand. In total, 33 acres of the city were submerged under 12 meters of water, and 2,000 people died. Some considered the event as a punishment in the most evil and sinful city in the world. Much of the sunken city remains eerily intact, earning it the reputation of an underwater Pompeii. Numerous objects have been recovered, including liquor bottles, pipes, kitchen utensils, and a pocket watch dating back to 1686. In 1999, Port Royal became a designated National Heritage Site. Number 2. Baiae. It is an ancient coastal city located in the Campania region of southern Italy, near the city of Naples. During Roman times, Baiae was a prosperous tourist and residential center for its luxurious villas, thermal baths, and picturesque landscapes. It was a popular destination for the Roman elite, including emperors and aristocrats, who built magnificent residences in the area. However, over the centuries, Baiae suffered a series of natural disasters, including earthquakes and volcanic eruptions from nearby Mount Vesuvius. But what really led to the city's sinking was seismic activity and land subsidence, which gradually caused much of Baiae to sink under the sea. Today, much of the ancient city of Baiae is already submerged under the waters of the Gulf of Naples. Archaeologists have carried out numerous underwater investigations to study the remains of this lost city. Among the most notable finds are the ruins of ancient Roman villas, mosaics, statues, and thermal bath structures. The Baiae underwater ruins offer a fascinating insight into daily life in ancient Rome and are a popular destination for divers and underwater archaeologists. Additionally, some of the archaeological remains have been preserved and can be visited in local museums, providing a window into the glorious past of this sunken city. Number 3. Lake Van Castle. In 2016, a team of divers led by underwater photographer Tayson Seen discovered a fortress at the bottom of Lake Van, near the port of a centuries-old city called Adilsavaz. Archaeologists familiar with the area had warned the team that there was little to find in the lake. However, the divers did not give up and continued their investigation, which was inspired by local rumors that beneath the surface of the lake there was a reserve of ancient ruins. Following the discovery of the fortress, Ceylon told local press that its walls varied between 3 to 4 meters in height and that the site covers approximately 1 kilometer. Video images of the remains show everything from piles of loose stones to smooth square walls. Number 4. Pava Petri. At the bottom of the Mediterranean Sea, south of modern Greece, lies the sunken city of Pava Petri. Archaeologists believe this once bustling port, now 4 meters underwater, is the oldest submerged city ever found, with origins dating back around 5,000 years. Pava Petri prospered for more than 2 centuries before sinking around 1000 BC due to a powerful earthquake that altered the topography of the region. Marine geoarchaeologist Dr. Nicholas Fleming discovered Pava Petri in 1967. In 1968, a team of archaeologists from the University of Cambridge mapped the remains and dated them to 2800 BC after some kind of confusion. Pava Petri was ahead of his time, as evidenced by his roads, water management systems, and well-designed buildings. Although erosion has affected the ruins, Pava Petri's structures, including stone foundations, remains of temples, plazas, tombs, and other buildings, are remarkably well preserved. The city's inhabitants were probably farmers, fishermen, livestock breeders, and textile producers. Pava Petri occupied a prominent position along an important trade route. In 2009, researchers created a 3D digital representation of the city, offering a realistic view of what Pava Petri might have looked like during its heyday. Number 5. Yonaguni. The mysterious underwater monument discovered in 1987 near Japan's Ryukyu Islands, the Yonaguni underwater site, has intrigued divers and scientists. More than 150 feet, 46 meters, long, it features rock structures with different shapes, such as steps and blocks. Although some geologists consider them to be natural formations created by seismic activity, there are those who speculate that they could be a Neolithic settlement submerged by rising sea levels after the Ice Age. Uncertainty over its origin, along with intriguing features such as surfaces suggesting possible human marks or ancient symbols, has turned Yonaguni into an enigma comparable to the mythical Atlantis. Number 6. Thony's. An ancient port city located on the coast of Egypt, near the mouth of the Nile River. This city stood out as an important economic and commercial center in ancient Egypt, serving as a crucial entry point to the Nile for goods heading to the interior of the country and vice versa. Over the centuries, the city faced various natural disasters such as earthquakes and landslides, which ultimately contributed to its sinking into the sea. For centuries, Thony's was forgotten under the waters until in 2000, a team of archaeologists led by Frank Gaudio managed to rediscover the lost city. Archaeological excavations have revealed a wealth of artifacts, statues, temples, inscriptions, and other remains that provide a fascinating insight into life in the ancient port city and its role in maritime trade in the ancient Mediterranean. This discovery has allowed researchers to learn more about the interaction between Egypt and other civilizations of the ancient world such as Greece and Rome. Number 7. Underwater City of Leon. The city of Leon dates back to the Aini dynasty. It was absorbed by the waters in 1959. For years it has been a mysterious place and has attracted thousands of divers who wish to explore its underwater ruins. Number 8. Cleopatra's Underwater Palace. Cleopatra's mysterious kingdom is located in Abukir Bay, near Egypt. During several dives, scientists discovered vestiges from the time of the pharaohs, such as the foundations of a palace and statues of sphinxes.